Hi, I've been very lucky and I found an Abu 4601C Ultracast in as new condition. Never had line on it. I bought this from eBay for 75 UK pounds. I've taken it apart to some extent and cleaned it of the grease that comes as a manufacturer's grease, and also washed out the bearings. And I have to say, I feel extremely lucky to have found this reel. They're no longer made, as far as I can tell. I've checked on the internet and I can't see anybody making, I can't see Abu making these reels. And the reason I'm quite happy to pay £75 is because it's a made in Sweden, and what you get for your money from these older reels is far more than the modern day reels. So this has the thumb bar, left-handed, which I like, and it's currently loaded with 12 pound braid. I've given it a few test casts and it works very well. As I say, I'm a great fan of these reels because they are absolutely bulletproof. I bought this Abu Revo, and although at first sight it seems a better reel, much smoother running, etc. I don't think it compares to the 4601C3. This, in my opinion, these are the trendy reels that the Americans love for bass fishing, etc., and they're popular over here as well for perch and pike fishing. The big advantage this has over this is that when free spool is engaged, the line guide doesn't rotate, whereas on this one, when free spool is engaged, the line guide follows the spool, which tends to slow it down. But actually, when you think about that in lure fishing terms, as opposed to sea fishing, beach casting terms, that in some ways is a slight positive, in that if the reel is too free running and you're not an experienced caster, you will suffer backlashes. This has a very good drag system on it that sort of prevents most of that, but you still will get backlashes. In sea fishing, where they actually remove the line guide, you can also fit a magnetic brake to it, which means that you have the free flowing spool without the line guide moving, but you have to control it much more with this exterior magnetic brake. So I feel extremely lucky to have got this reel. They're certainly not, as far as I can see, manufactured anymore. Definitely not manufactured in Sweden, China, Sweden. Anything from 100 and something to up to about £140 UK. £75 back in the day, I think you'd have probably paid £100 odd for that brand new. I paid £100 for this 5501C3 many years ago, and is still going extremely well. It's been internally modified with ceramic bearings and a bearing spool drive on the line guide to make it a lot freer. So there you go, much better reels in my opinion. And just to prove a point, this is my favourite reel, which is also an Ultracast. It's like the forerunner of that one. It must be 30 years old. And you can see that this one is a lot more free running than that one is, but that I would say hasn't been run in. This newer one needs quite a bit of casting and running in, another clean and a few maybe tweaks to it, and then that'll be just as free running as this one. So there's a little breakdown of my new Abu 4601 C3. Absolutely fantastic reel. I feel really pleased that I managed to get this reel for £75. What will happen now is this one's going on eBay, the Revo. Hopefully I'll get about £40 to £50 for it second hand. I've sold my Abu Black Max and I've sold my Abu Silver Max and quite a few other bits and bobs on eBay, so I think I'll get my money back on that. So thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to write me an email, or not write me an email, leave a comment. Thank you.